Morning. Welcome back to Veteran Revivals. I'm Art, your veteran idiot. This is Earl, Private Pile, and Scrappy back here on this side. If you're new to the show, welcome. We do all kinds of idiocy here, try and keep up. So the idiocy we're doing today, something a little out of the norm. There's a quail on top of Coachman. I don't know if you'll be able to see him sitting on top of the dash there. Anywho, I need to clear this trailer off and hook up to it with the tow pig over there. There's just one problem with that. I need to move all of these, every one of them. And this doesn't have reverse, so that makes it even easier. We're gonna go pick up a bed today for Oscar. Decided not to do the flatbed. Getting rid of the utility bed, it's utility useless. None of the doors lock and it's all falling apart, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Got a short bed. Yeah, we're converting the whole thing to a short bed. So we're gonna go pick up the bed today, then we gotta get a short bed kit, chop it, drive shaft, all that business. But we're gonna go pick up the bed today and I need to move all of this crap out of the way, so might as well start now because I need to be there on the other side of the valley yesterday.
Keep doing that.
Hell yeah. All right, there we go. That ain't going nowhere. Sorry if it's windy. It was a little wider than I thought it was going to be. Unfortunately, I knew it was going to be too wide for this, but I didn't take into account that the tire wasn't going to be tall enough to get it up away from those rails. So there she is, strapped down. Let's go home. All right, loading that thing up, driving across the entire city has worked up an appetite, so I'm gonna stop and grab some genuine, authentic Mexican food. I'll be right back. All right, back on the road. Ooh, girl. dirty. And we're back. So, this thing, we're gonna need to take the fuel tank that is on the passenger side, the new one, the fuel injection one, put it over on the driver's side and get rid of the driver's side tank. We put this on, but that's after we get the short bed kit, so on and so forth. Man, somebody had an issue with the output shaft on the transfer case for the transmission. That is gnarly. But this is gonna sit for a while. We're not gonna mess with it. So, the thing I wanna do today, because it is driving me absolutely bonkers, is the door on Earl. Ever since it got folded around, it just doesn't close correctly, and you gotta slam it to get it to close. So, after lunch, it's your turn. Doc wants a little sniggety snack too. He's not allowed to do that. That's why he's being very careful. Oh, come on.
See, fat boy, this is why you're on a diet. Don't be pushing. Get out of here. All right.
Jeez. Okay, now we can actually get to work. Everybody is full. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank you. All right, on to the good stuff. So this is our problem. This side, after it got wrapped around, doesn't close and open very well. It's very stiff. It doesn't, glide through it. And to close it, you used to be able to just, close. Now it doesn't. You really got to give it a And I don't like doing that. I don't like slamming the door. It should be exactly like this one over on this side. Oh.
I'm the knower. I'm the knower.
Should be exactly like this one on this side. Nice. Like that. So we need to fix that because I am tired of slamming that thing. I feel bad every single time I do. So we're gonna take the door off and we're gonna try and jack up the hinges just to get it up just a little bit. I think when it got bent around, it got pushed down as well. So we're gonna jack it up, bend up those hinges, and we'll just keep messing with it till we get it to close nicely. Oh yeah. Woo. All right, so yeah, Private Pile has puked its guts out everywhere in here. Still need to clean all that up. Also, by the way, we were going to throw this 435 in to get it moving because now it doesn't even move at all. It wants to start in gear, which is really, really tough on the starter. And then we decided against it. We need an overdrive or something like that if we're going to swap it out. So I'm on the hunt for a ZF5 A460. That's the ones that go to the 460 ZF5. If you know one or know of one, I'm interested. Okay, let's flip this thing around. Did I mention it was also hard to open from the inside? So this door comes off pretty easily. We'll just take these plates off, and then there's 4 bolts that hold that in. And the door slides out this way. We'll just use the cherry picker with a strap, lift it off, set it off on the ground over there. And then we'll hook the same cherry picker up to these hinges. We'll close them, and then we'll lift straight up. So they'll be closed this way and lift straight up and use the weight of the truck to try and bring it up. We'll measure and see. We'll just add like, I don't know, 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch, somewhere around there, up on both the hinges, and that should get us enough adjustment to be able to close this or meet this gap without dragging across the top of here, and that's what's making it hard to close. I think this thing needs some more juice. All right. Whoops. That's not good. Well, I don't know what you want from me. There it goes. Now we're going to take this off, set it safely over there somewhere. So, these guys need to come up, I think. I think they're bent down and they need to come up some. And so that's what we're going to try and accomplish here. I've gone through all the adjustments in every direction and they're just too bent. It's got to come up. It's our only solution. So that's what we're going to go with. Let's measure it here and then see how much we can move it. So from the floor, we are at 23 and just below 7/8 on that one, and we are at 7.5 exactly on that one. Remember that, 23 and 7/8, 7.5. Let's crank it. And up. Let's see if that did anything. We were at 23 and 7/8. We were at 24 and an 1/8. All right, so 1/4 inch. Let's try this one down here. Do the same treatment. What do we got? Woo, that one moved up a lot. So this one went up about 3/8 of an inch. This one went up 1/4. Slap the door back on here. See if that helped. I think it will, but we'll see if it helped. Where'd my bar go? In she goes. Okay, came up way too much. Nope, that one fits. And that one fits. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Let's let it down. Just a hair in your underwear. See if we can fish that bolt out of the bottom here. Summer is coming, boys and girls. You can feel the sweat waterfall coming down the... What on earth? Sounds like it's hitting. Nothing coming up. Like it wedged itself down there or something. I don't understand. I think I lost one down here to the same problem last time. Like nowhere to get to. Really? Okay. Okay. Alright. You win this time. I think this is all blocked in. I don't think we can get to it. What do we do, gents? What do we do? That's why you don't drop bolts. You can avoid it at all costs. Just makes a very quick video into a very long video. As always. I think honestly, if nothing went wrong in my videos, they'd probably be like 10 minutes long. I have a way of making things go awry just by existing. What do you got down here? Anything? Well. That breeze feels good. Feels real good. It's real nice. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to close this and come in from the other side and give it a little cinch on one or two of the bolts. Get it kind of lined up, and then we will adjust from there. That's how I did it last time anyways. Woo! Oh. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, beautiful. Everything's good. Okay. Well, one of them didn't like that journey. That's okay though. So we need to come up just a little bit over here. That'll suck in. But for sure needs to come up in the front, just a little bit. Get a pry bar, give it a little. Okay, let's see what we got here. Can adjust from there. Ooh. Oh. Why? I don't understand. Okay, so we'll just start adjusting. The whole thing needs to come up. Whole thing. Okay, we got room for that? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can go up. That's all the up we get. Let's see where that puts us. It's just in too much down there. Way too low over here. Okay, let's pull this bottom out. Use the hoist. Just loosen this bottom. Let it relieve itself. That was pretty far. Let's see what that gets us. And closing. Much better down there. A little tight up top. We can move that hinge out. Oh. Oh, no way. So it's just a matter of adjusting now. I think we're lined up. This thing can go in a bunch of ways. Let's do that real quick. Move this guy in. Get that tight fit. Bigger Phillips. I'll try that for now before I round off the heads. Okay. Oh. Oh. We're back in business, gents. She needs gaskets. She needs them bad. But it is a... Oh, maybe a little more. There you go. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Just need to come out just a little bit up here. It's cranking on this sill. Just a little. Let's tighten it up. See where that moves things, actually. It's nice. Get rid of this shim I put in here. What kind of Phillips did they use? They were like monsters or something. All right. Oh, now we've changed everything. All the geometry. What did we do? Of course. All right. Put that shim back in there. Maybe we can tilt it back. That'll get us what we need. Need a bigger Phillips. This thing's just shredding this. Okay, and go. Nope. Sweet. Let's just crank it again. Let's do it again, just for funsies. Woo! Look out, camera. Okay. Let's measure again. See if maybe they came back down. 24. Okay, same. 7 3/4. Let's just try and go up a little bit more. Give it the juice, you know, the whole caboodle and kitten, you know. What'd we do? 24 1/8 and 7 7/8. Not much at all. Let's try again. Too high. You went too high. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way out and up. See if that clears us away from everything. What's that get us? Probably a bind. How's it keep getting worse? What? Oh, you know you're having fun when nothing changed. Okay, let's put that spacer back on this thing. This is clearly not enjoying this, so let's space this guy back out. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. Still a little tight up here. Can't do much about that though. This body line's good. Body lines are all good actually. Send it. See how well it opens and closes from the inside. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Open. Oh yeah, okay. We're back in business. Alright, let's put this thing all back together. You already done? Fatty. Screw in the screws inside the screw holes. That's where they go. No. Okay, sweet. Now that we're done with all that fun, let's throw in this universal overflow bottle. Oh. Beautiful. Okay. So, I'm gonna get rid of this Aquafina bottle that I stuck on here when I did my trip to Tucson to see if it would make it to California. Yeah, that was my test. Anyways, it passed and we did great, but time to get rid of this thing. Give it something that's actually useful. Throw that guy on there, drop this tube in there, and that'll be good to go. Also, this cold case radiator that I just replaced because it was leaking, I thought maybe it was just a fluke in development, is also leaking in the exact same spot. So I'm not too happy with cold case right now, and if you're thinking about getting one, I would just hold on to that for the time being. Maybe get AFCO or something. I know they're like double the price, but this is going to be the third radiator I put in this thing. And there's a little puddle down there where it's dripping. And it's not overpressurizing because nothing is coming out of here, and this is a 12-pound cap. I think 16 is the appropriate. I'm way below that. It's still bursted at the seams. Not great craftsmanship. Not thrilled with cold case. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this guy is feed in here, bolt down here, done. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and then a little tube at the bottom here for the overflow. That's all we're gonna do. Right there. It's right here. Doesn't, although it looks good, it's not sitting flush in the back. And so to me, in essence, it doesn't look good. Although, maybe right there? Yeah, why not? Right there. Okay. Just like that. Not the greatest cap in the world, but you know, it was only 10 bucks. So you get what you pay for. Gonna reuse this hose, maybe? Cut it flush. Sweet Mary Mother, those things are tight. See if we can't launch this thing across. Success. See if we can't launch this thing across the yard. Ow! Hit me right in the finger. These are terrible. Whose idea were these? It's gonna take an eye out. All right, we're not using those. Top this guy off. Not gonna use this whole thing. So not only does it look cheesy, it looks cheesy. So we'll just take off this much. Shove it on there. Call it good. Alright, let's top both these guys off. Woo! That sucker's almost empty. Can't for the life of me figure out why it's almost empty. It says the puddle on the ground over there. Good enough. More! Damn, this thing was a couple gallons low. That's wild. More! Okay, let's fire it up. Let's get some air bubbles out, and then we'll cap all this off. Which is nice, we're already on this incline. Help it bleed some of the air out of here. Really don't want to throw some stop leak in here. It really gums up everything else. We really don't have the money to throw another radiator on here again. Alright, we're topped off. Let's go take it for a rip. Enjoy our labor. Fruits of our labor? Fruity labor. Something like that. Well, it didn't puke all over the ground, so that's good. Oh, this thing never fails to make me smile. Just a good old truck. Good working old truck. He's sneaking up on me. But let's see how much gurgling and burbling we did under here. I filled it up a little bit. That lower hose looks a little fat. Just under a lot of pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in there, but I think we're good. I don't see any new leaks down at the bottom. Maybe we fixed it. I doubt it. But cool. That's all I wanted to do with this guy. Today was kind of one of those just catch up with things, since it's just robbed me of all my time for the last month, and we don't really have a whole lot to show for it other than everything is put in there. It just can't move, which is unfortunate. Forward, backwards, nothing now. So I need to find that transmission, and we'll just kind of leave that on the back burner. If one pops up, we'll throw it in there. Thing that's gonna sit for a little bit. We're gonna start working on that guy there. Maybe throw in some more scrappy content. The thing just runs so good and does so well. There's just not a whole lot to do with it. I mean, I don't want to touch it any further. Just leave it alone. It does great. You know, I mean, if it ain't broke, I haven't tried to fix it yet, as my shirts say. By the way, you guys should check out the merchandise. As always, helps fund these projects because you know YouTube ain't doing it. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, I need to try and figure out what to do with my son's car. Now that he's off in basic training, that thing is, it was run out of oil at one point. It is diesel, so there's a chance it is still good, but all the emission stuff is all screwed up on it, so I need to go through it and check the EGR. But the EGR cooler or something is completely caked and it's just not cycling. It's not allowing it to go through a regen, so I'm gonna check out that stuff, see if we can't make it run and drive well, so when he gets out of basic, he doesn't have to worry about any of that stuff. But that's gonna be it for me on this one. Thanks for sticking around for a little to-do day, and check out the merch. Yeah, thanks. Have fun.